Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Aquarian Crossing. This is Christelle. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Today, I wanted to introduce a Instagram post that I wrote it's a mantra that I have been working on. But first, I just wanted to let you guys know that I got some feedback on my video. So I'm going to work on trying not to say as best as I can. If you feel that there's something else that I can work on, that I can improve to produce better videos, please leave a comment and I will take a look and do my best to apply it to improve the quality of my videos. I really appreciate your time and for following me as a viewer. Thank you very much. And so the video today is going to be called Should or Should Not. So this is a mantra that I've created over time to set boundaries. Boundaries it's not just like boundaries like usually people think of boundaries like I'm protecting myself from others. There's also the opposing direction, which is respecting other people's boundaries. So you want people to respect your boundaries and you want to also be mindful of respecting other boundaries. So it is a dual element, right? Because we do live in a polarity world, which is there's two sides. So you always have to be mindful of those two sides to find balance. So this is a mantra I've written out and I've posted on my Instagram account at Aquarian Crossing. And this will be the topic of the video today. Again, it's going to be should or should not. So now I'm going to share my screen and we'll read it over and then I'll give you more information and explanation of a little bit how it works and how you can perhaps apply it in your day-to-day life because I use it all the time. So we're going to do a screen share. So the post says, always remember, in quotations, just because you know you can, should you? Just because you think you can't, maybe you should. So an example of this could be, like, for example, if you have a friend that you know could help you, but they're really busy, and you know that you could ask them for help, but they have a lot of stuff going on, and they may have to put things aside to come and help you. Well, think of this mantra. Just because I know I can ask them, should I ask them? Right? Maybe they're not super available. Maybe you know that they're not going to say no to you. They have issues asserting their boundaries. So maybe asking them, maybe not asking them is the right thing to do, the right approach. Because just because you know you should, just because you know you can, should you? And then you have the opposing, just because you think you can't, maybe you should. So for example, I've been a person that had a hard time asking people for help, right? So this is the same thing. I have a friend, I know that they could help me. They're not busy, so it's the other way. And I really want to ask them for help, but I think that I can't ask them for help. Therefore, maybe I should ask them for help. So really, like, the way to apply it is whenever you feel that you know that you can do something or you can impose yourself onto someone, you should take the time to think, should I? Should I ask them? Maybe I shouldn't, right? What do they have going on that I can be mindful of and consider before imposing myself? because it could be an imposition. And then if you're a person that struggles with asking for help, right? Then maybe this is an opportunity for you to ask, right? Because maybe they would want to help you. Maybe they want to be there for you. Because often what happens is like, well, why didn't you ask me? Right? I didn't know. So when you're a person that thinks that you can't, what you're struggling with, sorry, my nose is running. What you're struggling with is so yeah, maybe what you're struggling with is asking for help and knowing that people do want to be there for you. And yeah, this mantra has really helped me to assert healthy boundaries, because sometimes we don't realize we impose ourselves onto others because we know we can. And then sometimes we don't take our place because we think we can't. And finding a balance between the two is the most balanced approach. And whenever you find yourself in a situation where you know you can ask somebody and you know that if you ask them, they'll do it, take a step back and think about, what do they have going on with themselves? Are they busy? Perhaps there's a lot of stuff going on and they themselves struggle with the boundaries, right? Like maybe they're struggling on saying no. And if you know that they have struggle saying no, then asking them would be probably the correct course to take, because you want to respect them. You respect their space and you know that they struggle with that. So help them with that. Be that voice that says, hey, I know you're struggling with that. I'm not going to put that on you. And then when you're also in a situation where you think you can't do it, which is the opposing person, right? The person that's saying, hey, I know I can't say no, and that person's imposing themselves on me, and I don't really want to do it. Perhaps that's an opportunity for you to say, no, I don't want to. Maybe you should say no and practice saying no. So this is just a little, I just wanted to do a video to kind of give a little bit more explanation of what these two sentences are. And this is a mantra that you can use all the time. I use it all the time with friends, family, strangers, situations. Always ask yourself before you take the next step, should I or shouldn't I? When you know you can, should you? Should you really be doing that? Or if you think you can't, maybe I should do it, right? So yeah, so that was just a little explanation I wanted to share. Maybe it resonates with you. And this is something, like I said, you can apply all the time. I use it all the time. This is how I've created this little mantra with all the personal work and development that I have worked on for boundaries, for my boundaries, and respecting the boundaries of others. I wanted to share this with you. And I really appreciate you taking the time watching my video. And I am working on more content for you. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if there's anything that you want me to improve on to make it more palatable, I will do my best to do that. If you would like to collaborate, I'm always looking for new individuals. Here, you can't see my face. Let me change it here. If you're looking for someone to work with, you feel that you have similar ideas, interests as me, I would love to collaborate. And I'm doing the, I'm sorry. um, so if you are interested in that, please send me an email. You can see my email below in the description. It's at aquariancrossing@gmail.com. I am posting Instagram posts at Aquarian Crossing. I'm trying to do it 3 times a week. So if you wanted to follow me, that would be fantastic. And please like, share, and subscribe. I am working on various ways to create interesting content, things that are of interest to me, something that I can bring that excitement that I hold deep within myself, my intensity, uh, to my audience, to you. And I really appreciate you taking the time. Thank you very much.